Hello everybody and welcome to Tanglwyst Farm. We're a dairy farm, which means that we keep lots of cows, about over 100 cows, and we milk them 3 times every day to get lots of lovely milk, and we make butter and cream, and some of our milk goes to make ice creams and yogurts and cheese. So that's what we're all about. I'm in the cows' big cubicle shed at the moment, and this is where they stay during the winter in the daytime because it's too wet for them to go out on the grass and in the fields. So they've got lovely little beds here called cubicles. Can you see some of the cows lying down? There they are, look. They're on lovely soft mattresses covered with straw, and here they are having their food, and there are 120 cows in here altogether. And they have plenty of food and they're cleaned out every day. It's a lot of work. Can you see them all there? I'll try and get a close-up shot. There we are. These cows have come to say hello to you, look. So there they are. They're all girls because only the female cows give milk, not the bulls, not the boys. And they're very happy in this shed, particularly because it's raining outside today. So they're warm and comfortable and well fed and really well looked after. And later on I'll send you a little video of the cows being milked. There we are, off to see the calves next. The cows are eating silage, which they absolutely love. And this silage is grass that was cut off the fields in the summer, and it's brought into the yards, and it's pressed under a big black sheet to keep it airtight. And it pickles the grass and keeps all the goodness and all the nutrition into it. And then this is what we feed the cows with some other things through the winter, because they can't go out and eat grass because the fields are so wet, just like your lawns at home. If you've got a garden and a lawn at home, it's very wet at the moment, you wouldn't want to go and play on it, and it doesn't need to be mown. So this is silage, that's pickled grass from last summer, and the cows love it. I've just brought you up to another shed, and this is where our little baby calves are born. So can you see those 2 little calves there, just behind the big cow? Oh, dear me, look out. Well, those little baby calves are twins, and they were born 2 days ago. And they're doing really well. Their mother cow's looking after them, and the other cows here. And they'll stay in here for a little while until they're a bit bigger. And I've got another cow here, look, who's just trying to lick my coat at the moment. She's been very nosy, wondering who I'm talking to. So I don't know if you can see the little twins again. There we are, can you see them? And they're just 2 days old. And they're very warm and comfy in the shed today because it's cold and rainy outside. Here's another little baby calf, look, who's coming to say hello. Can you see how tiny she is? Look, there's her mum, and there's the little baby calf, just a few days old. And she's already got the tags in her ears. We have to do that. The government tell us we have to put tags in their ears with their numbers on so that we can identify them, so we know who they are. But it doesn't hurt. It's a bit like having your ears pierced. It doesn't hurt when we do it. And there's this cheeky little calf, look. And in the spring, when the grass is going, they'll be going out in the fields and eating grass and running and skipping about in the fields. But for the winter, we have to keep them indoors to keep them warm and dry and safe. Some of you may like to see one of our tractors. We've got about 4 tractors on the farm. They're very, very big, and we can't manage to work the farm without them. They're very, very important. This one is a Massey Ferguson and it's red. We've got some green ones that are John Deere tractors as well, and this one has got a trailer behind it. So we use the tractors for all of the harvest, for harvesting the grass and the maize that we grow on the fields in the summer. And then through the winter the tractors are used as well for taking feed around to the animals and for scraping and cleaning out the yards and the sheds. So our tractors work very, very hard on the farm, and this is one of them. These two cows are queuing up to come in and be milked. They're waiting in turn. They're all lined up and waiting in turn. And they love coming in to be milked.
These are the clusters that we use for milking the cows. It's all, we'll get a row of cows in now, and I'll show you putting the clusters on. So the cows are all waiting there to come in, and when they come in then they have a little feed of cow cakes in the mangers for them to eat while they're milking.
How much milk will each cow give?
Each cow will do on average 35 litres a day.
35 litres a day. So it'll be over 10 litres from each cow this morning.
Those jars are 33 litre jars.
Right, so those big glass jars are 33 litre jars. So in a day, the cow is given enough milk to fill one of those. Alright, so can you imagine 33 1 litre bottles? And that's just from one cow. Amazing, isn't it? If you come to the farm for a visit, you'll be brought up to the gallery above the milking parlour. So here we are, look, can you see the cows lined up on both sides, being milked at the moment. So there's 10 cows on the left and 10 cows on the right. And then in a little distance there, can you see all the other cows? They're queuing up ready to come in. Cows enjoy coming into the milk, they get a nice feed and they're more comfortable after being milked. Here we are, so there's 20 cows in milk at a time, and altogether it takes about 2 hours to milk all these cows, and that's 3 times a day. Here we are, here's a very nosy cow for you, she's being milked, wondering what I'm doing. There we are, look how big the cows are. Much taller than me. Very nosy. There we are, look. You see the numbers on their ear tags? Remember I told you they all have numbers, look. So we can identify each cow. There we are. Here's another one. Here she is, look. As well as numbers, they do all have names as well. My husband John, who milks the cows, and everybody who helps you with the milking, they know the names of every cow and they know every cow very well. Oh, and I'm being pushed from behind by one here. He's trying to shove me out of the way. There we are, there's a close-up for you. After the cows have been milked, the milk comes across to our dairy where they pasteurise it and put it into bottles. And then it comes over to this room, which is like a gigantic fridge. It's very, very cold in here. It's a bit like stepping into a fridge or a deep freeze at home, really. Can you see all of these crates full of milk? So when you have milk to drink in your school, it probably comes from the cows here. And you get it in these bottles. Have you seen these bottles before? So we've got blue milk, which is whole milk, and then the green milk, which is semi-skim, so a little bit of the fat has been taken off, and then we also do a red milk. But even the blue milk is only 4% fat, so it's very good, very healthy for you, good for your teeth and bones. And these are the sizes we do. This big one is 2 litres, and the next one in the middle is 1 litre. And the little diddy one on the end is a pint, 1 pint. Now out of the milk, we also make Tanglwyst creams. I don't know if you like strawberries and cream, I do. So there we are, that's a lovely little bottle of cream there. And then also out of the milk, we make butter, Tanglwyst salted butter. and lots of people really love having butter on their toast, and we've won lots of prizes for our butter. So, and we also sell eggs. You can see the egg boxes. They don't come from the cows, obviously, they come from chickens, but we sell those on our milk runs because we've got lots of milkmen who load up the vans every day and take all of the milk and the butter and the cream and either take it to people's houses and leave it on their doorstep. Those are called doorstep deliveries. Or we also send milk and cream to lots of ice cream makers who make ice cream, and to coffee shops and cafes and restaurants and hotels and lots of places like that. And normally when the schools are open, the schools have lots and lots of our milk as well. So we hope you'll be back in school soon so that you can have some of our milk to drink again. Okay, so this is our cold room, our fridge. I'm going out now because it's freezing in here. My toes are nearly dropping off. So here we've got the little baby calves who are waiting for their morning bottle of milk. So they've each got a little hutch, like a little kennel really, that they can go into if they want to, and they've got this outside area here. And then if you can see, they're all in a long row, and there's some others on the other side. So they've got lots of company, they're not on their own. And when they're in individual pens like this, it stops them bullying each other, because sometimes they can bully each other and steal each other's food. So they're all very safe, and at the minute, because the weather's cold, some of the very little ones have got nice warm jackets on to keep them comfortable. And they're just waiting now for their bottles of milk to arrive.